So in accidents, for example, so there will be some clots, there's some injury. So that is really a very a good mechanism. But there are people who just bleed to death. They cannot clot. Those people with genetic disease called hemophilia. You know? Are you familiar with hemophilia? Mm-hmm. Yes. So that's too bad because they don't have the factor that will help them clot the blood. Okay, so it is a series of events that forms a clog in a broken vessel or an injury. Okay? So we will summarize in 5 steps.
How do you use the text?
Okay, so then memorize this step because again in the exam you do not Okay, number 1, vascular spasm. What does it mean? When the blood vessel injured, there's some spasm, right? Mm-hmm. Yes. And then platelet plug formation. Okay, it will form a plug. Coagulation. Coagulation means there is a putting together of all of those elements in the body. Clot formation is the next, or this coagulation is clot formation. The clot retraction is already disintegrating when the blood clot is already finished. This is already the scab, you know. And then thrombolysis is the terminal portion, is the end of that blood clot. Okay, so spasm, blood vessels injured, for example. So you hear there's some spasms. There's the blood leaking into your blood. And then your vessel spasm will increase pressure, voltage, decrease the pressure, and there's some blood loss. So in this case. And then number 2 is blood platelet formation. So there is like this, the platelet acts like a cord, and it will stop bleeding. So in this case, there's a collagen fiber, chemicals, and we have this glycoprotein called Willebrand factor. So remember that word because you will encounter that in the exam. Oh yeah. So I saw the questions on the final exams. Oh my God, it's like from here to there.
Is it like the midterm?
I thought you were making it.
I'm making it, but from here to there. I'm selecting it from here to there. Oh, that's why I saw this word.
Is it so that's gonna be unfair. Is it the same format like the midterm?
Yeah, midterm. So it's up to me to make it easy.
Yeah. But the midterm wasn't easy.
Huh?
Nothing is easy.
I don't know how gum. It's only candy.
If you don't study, and nothing is handed to you. It's just like living in New York. Nothing is free. Okay. Again, remember this word Willebrand factor, VWF, because I saw this in one of the exams. Okay, so receptors in the plasma of the brain platelets. So you connote this word into endothelial cells, into the collagen fibers into the platelet plug. Okay, so this is what happens here in the platelet plug formation. So the vessel is injured, the blood vessel, and you have those endothelial cells that produce this factor, Willebrand factor. So this Willebrand factor binds with the platelets, okay? There's some platelets granule, and it is activated, and then the platelets granule activate and attract more platelets, and it forms a plug, okay? Or like a cord. So it's already been, what do you call it? Sealed. Okay, coagulation. Fibrin forms the platelet plug into solid mass during coagulation. Fibrin is a protein. When you talk and I hear your voice, my mind just stopped working. So please don't talk. Okay? So let me talk. Later, you talk a lot. Okay? Okay. Remember coagulation, this is important, fibrin. Yes. Fibrin comes from one of those proteins in the plasma, fibrinogen. So fibrinogen will be acted upon by an enzyme in the liver called prothrombin to become fibrin. Fibrin is like a mesh that will go into the platelet and put them together. So that is the coagulation process. So remember that. That's very important. Okay. So we are in that coagulation process. Okay. So fibrin is thread-like protein and glues the platelets. Okay. It's the compression of soft platelet plug coming from the Willebrand, factor, and then it becomes a solid mass. Okay. So it becomes solid. So before the fibrin in the platelet is soft. It becomes hardened because of fibrin. So let's say this fibrin is the one that's makes the groove into the platelet. So normally in an inactive form, it's called fibrinogen, as I told you, right? Okay. So fibrinogen is converted to fibrin because of so many cascading factors that will make the fibrinogen converted into fibrin. So there's a lot of factors, and that factors could be inside of the injured tissue. We call it intrinsic pathway, and the other one outside of the injured tissue, extrinsic pathways. So I will show you one slide of that. Those cascading factors. Okay, so that in these, so when there's a platelet, so there's a damage endothelial tissue, so coagulation starts. Okay, so this is now in your bone. So we are here in coagulation. So what happens? So you just count how many factors on the intrinsic and on the extrinsic. So again, we have the pathway of intrinsic and extrinsic pathway. So both of these, intrinsic and extrinsic, meet together to have a common pathway. The purpose of this is really to create the fibrin. That's it. So this is the main product that we need. And that fibrin will plug or will glue all the platelets. So this is the one that's already called coagulated blood. Coagulated platelets. Now, if you want to go into detail of the intrinsic pathway, these proteins are called factors. Okay, so let's count what are those factors. Factors 12, factors 12A, factors 11, factors 9, factors 9A, factors 11A, factors 12A, okay? And then here, factor 10, factor 10A, and then with factor 11A, okay? And then it goes into common ground on the factor 10. So our main aim here is a factor 10, but without this, also, it will not become factor 10. So here we have the 7, we have the 7A, we have the 7A. The common pathway, this is 10A. And this is the prothrombin activator. So the prothrombin activator, you see the thrombin? This is the enzyme that comes from the liver. And the prothrombin activator is the one that will make the fibrinogen, which is soft or which is liquid, to become solid, to become fibrin and coagulated platelets. Got it? So that's how it's explained. Now, when you study, go in detail the intrinsic and extrinsic. I may give you those factors. One of those factors, if lacking, then a person has a problem. Maybe hemophilia. So you're lucky here because if somebody pokes your skin, and if you can produce clot, then only those factors, intrinsic and extrinsic factors, are present in your body. If one is not present, goodbye.
Again.
Because it's cascading thing. It's like a domino effect. Here, 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 here. Yeah. Got it? Okay, so you have that. Anyway, so The Roman numerals are in the order of their discovery, not in order of cascade. So we have synthesis of clotting factors 2, 7, 9, 10. All these require vitamin K. Who produces vitamin K? Where do you get the vitamin K in your body if you don't take it as a pill? You should know that. Oh my God. Where in the body you produce vitamin K? You do. Yes, you do. You know. You have a twin. Your bacteria in your stomach. Your bacteria in your intestine. Microbiome. When you fart, you have E. coli. The E. coli produces vitamin K. Your bacteria. Your bacteria are totally different. Each individual have different bacteria. We call it microbiome. So your microbiome produce K. So it's okay. It's normal to fart. If you don't fart, you need to go to the doctor.
Exactly. People who get fine.
Yeah, it is abnormal not to fart. Yes, of course. Okay, so common pathway, because farting is gas produced by your bacteria, and that gas is a product of metabolism, just like your carbon dioxide. So our carbon dioxide in our cells, in bacteria, it is what do you call it? Sulfuric. Because that's bad. Sulfuric acid. Sulfuric acid. Hydroxide. Super hydroxide. Yes. Anyway, okay. So it's not yet the last. It's going downhill. So it's beginning to disintegrate. Actin and myosin fibers and platelets contract to retract. Retract is to disintegrate already. So the serum squeezes out of the clot. And then the serum is fluid plasma minus clotting factors. So this is the clot retraction. So it's already done, finished, the plug. So it's now trying to disintegrate. Last is thrombolysis. So it's the dissolving of the blood clot after the wound has healed. That's why when the blood clot disappears, you have the scab. After the scab is the scab, right? Very nice. So you have that. Okay, big picture, again. So study this when we have our exams. So regulation, yes, it is positive feedback. Ooh, we know that, right? It's and then we have this prostacyclin. It's like a prostaglandin. It will inhibit platelet aggregation. Then you have the anti-inflammatory medication that inhibits prostaglandin, so it also regulates the clotting. Nitric oxide is a gas that stimulates vasodilation. And antithrombin, number 3, okay, is one of the most important anticoagulants. So you have that. So. And heparin, you know heparin, right? So it is used by doctors. And some people have a problem with the heart. So similar to anticoagulant called heparin, which is used clinically, but that's preparan. Protein C also is also one of those clotting agents. So protein factors VA, V is 5, and then 8A, and then protein S activates the protein C. So do not be confused because these proteins just have some letters or the numeral numbers because there's a lot of them. Okay, so these are the agents. Okay, summarize in your book. Okay. Disorders of clotting. Yes, we're going to the condition. Yes. 1, bleeding disorder, when the blood is unable to clot. Number 1. And then hypercoagulable condition. That's the 2. So bleeding disorder. Yes, we have the hemophilia. There are many different kinds of hemophilia. A. No 8. Factor 8. The B. No factor 9. And this is the most common, I guess. Yes, this I think is the most common. These are treated by replacement of this injection of the plant. So hypercoagulable, so you have the kind of formation of inappropriate clot as thrombosis. Thrombosis, thrombone this is clot within the blood vessel, inside the blood vessel. And when there's a clot, so it blocked the blood, right, from running. So it can cause what?
Heart attack.
Heart attack in the heart, and stroke in the brain. Yes. And there's another one, embolus, thromboembolus. So a clot, a thrombus, a clot that does not move. An embolus is a clot that moves. Got it? Don't interchange it. Okay. So many people die in the surgery table. Goodbye, please. So when pulmonary embolus occurs, that's one of the most causes of death during surgery. So, emboli breaks off and lodges in the vessels of the lungs. And stroke in the brain, and then infarction in the heart, that's a heart attack. Got it? Okay, very nice. So, okay, this is now our blood typing. So don't be confused. I'd like to simplify this, okay? So just have an open mind and understand it, because this is tricky. Questions in the exams on blood typing are very tricky. For example, your blood type A, what will I give you if you run out of your blood? Blood transfusion. I cannot give you a blood that is not compatible to you because you die. Right? Okay. So something like that. So, but don't confuse yourself. Make your understanding very simple. Okay. So in the blood, there are two elements for the blood typing. One is what you call antigens, and the other one is what you call agglutinates. Okay, agglutinates and agglutinogens. So for example, the antigen will be found in your red blood cells, and then the other one will be found in your plasma. Okay, so and has to be the same. So a type A person will have these antibodies in the plasma. It's called antibodies, and a type A person must have this kind of antigen. So in other words, antibody and antigen must be the same in a person. Okay, so different kinds of antibodies given to another person, which is not compatible to the person, it's very fatal to the person. Okay, so that's what you call the compatibility issue of this blood typing and the matching. Yes. So ABO stands for blood type A, which is an antigen A, or B, which is an antigen B, or antigen A and a B, AB, and antigen O. So there are 4 types of people who's got ABO blood type combination. Okay? A, B, AB, and O. What is RH? So in RH, there's another form of blood typing. So RH comes from the word rhesus monkey. So they use the monkey as a guinea pig or a experimental animal to find that particular antigen. There's so many antigens like C, D, E, F, but they just take out the D. So if you are present with the D antigen, so you are positive RH. So if you are absent with the D antigen, you are negative RH. So in other words, if I am O, okay, and I am positive with the D antigen, I am type O positive. If it's absent, I am type O negative. Okay? Same as AB negative, AB positive, or A negative, AB positive. Okay? So that's what we have. So then, if you look at this table in your book, so please peep into your book. You just cannot pass this class without a book, because the book is the key of passing the class. These slides are not enough for you to understand everything. Okay, so See, you have different kinds of AB plus, AB minus, A plus, A minus, B plus, B minus, O1, O plus, O minus. And if you look here, antigen and antibodies, okay? It's in the plasma, antigen in the erythrocyte, the plasma membrane of the erythrocyte. And what are those that can receive blood? So if this AB plus can receive blood from here, may donate or may receive. Okay? So this is a very good, very good table for you to study about matching. I will have a lot of questions here. And in the finals, there's a lot of questions here as well. Okay, this is how the antigen and the plasma looks like. So only A antigen is present here. So this is a type what person? A, correct. So this is only B present in the plasma membrane of the red blood cells. This is a type B. Okay, very good. And these are the A and B antigen present. So this is a type A, B person. And there is no antigen. There is no antigen. So this is type O. So please remember, type O has no antigen. Okay? So the RH again was, and I've told you, a blood group will combine to give 8 common blood types, which is this negative and the positive. So, for example, if it's an EB, okay, negative, and this is an O positive. So AB negative because there's no RH here, right? And this is O, it's positive because there is RH here. Correct?
Mhm.
Okay. So the antigen is known as D antigen. Yes. Presence of these will be positive. Absence of that will be negative. Good? Okay. So now we go into the main. So anti-A antibodies bind agglutinate to A antigen. Anti-B antibodies bind and agglutinate B antigen. Anti-RH antibodies bind and agglutinate RH antigen. Do you understand those words? Okay? So, let's go here. So, this is in your book. I added here so that you will understand. So, this kind of thing here is called agglutination or destruction. Okay? This kind of thing here is good, normal. No agglutination, no destruction. No agglutination with agglutination or destruction, with destruction, without. Okay, let's go first to the O. So why is it that O was nice? Because there's no antibody and antigen reaction. They don't have antigen, but they have only antibodies. Right? Okay. So it's no reaction. So that you say, oh, is a universal donor? I can give you, provided that if I'm positive, provided that you're always positive. Otherwise, negative or positive, no, it will again quarrel. Okay? Okay. So in this case, if you look here, type A blood, okay, should have anti-B, anti-B antibodies. Okay? So type A blood has anti-B antibodies, type B blood has anti-A antibodies, and then AB, it has both anti-A and a B, and then O has no antibodies here. It's just here, I just put here no antigens. Okay, so if you look here, if A, you put anti-A antibody into the A, there is destruction because it has anti-B antibodies. So do not put anti-A because this will agglutinate, this will form blood clot in your blood vessels. In the B, so you have anti-A antibody, which is okay, so do not put this anti-B. Right? Don't put anti-B because otherwise this will agglutinate. Right? Okay, and so on and so forth. And then another one, another example. This is actually in your lab. Okay, this is one already area visually so you can understand. So if we have a type A blood, we have antigen A, right? So those are the antigens touching all the periphery of the red blood cells. So it has anti-A antibodies. When you place that anti-A antibodies, it will bind. It doesn't have that. I mean, if you place them, the antibody, anti-A to this, it will bind to this and it will destroy this blood. Because it has anti-A antibody. So you have to put anti-B. Correct? Oh, understood. Study more. Those cannot follow because I'm pretty sure not 100% here can follow this because this my experience is always like that. But during the exam, when I look at the exam, I think, oh no, you didn't understand. You see that during the exam that you did not understand. Okay, blood transfusion. Immune cells produce antibodies to form agents. So, hemolytic disease of the newborn. Have you heard about this? Okay, since this is about RH negative and RH positive. So, when you are an RH negative, whatever, if it is AB, as long as you're negative, you have to take note if you're a positive or a negative. But this only occurs when women are negative, RH negative. Okay? If you're RH positive, there's no problem. Only women with RH negative. Whether you're an A, a B, an AB, or an O. Okay? So when you get pregnant and your husband is positive, so chances are the baby growing, the fetus growing, get the genes from the father, so it becomes positive, right? The fetus growing is blood positive, RH positive. And the mother is RH negative. So there is a problem, right? Because we have what you call transplacental, what we call transmission. So there is a fight between the negative and the positive. So that's what you call hemolytic disease syndrome. Erythroblastosis fetalis. In the firstborn, it's fine because it's the woman is adjusting to the fetus growing positive. The woman should always negative. Okay, if you're positive, you don't have to worry. Okay, so here, RH negative mother gives birth to an RH positive fetus. Erythroblastosis fetalis or hemolytic disease of the anemia. So this is what happens. So the incompatibility of the positive here and the negative of the mother produce like an agglutination. So it can harm the fetus, it can harm the mother. But on the first pregnancy, that's okay. But on the second pregnancy, it's very dangerous. There might be some miscarriage or it's whatever, reaction. But you don't have to worry right now. We already have treatment for that. So if found out that the mother is negative, the fetus is positive, so you are given an anti-something to neutralize the two, the positive and the negative. But of course, your gynecologist should know that. A gynecologist that is not ignorant. Huh? Okay. So that's how it is. Yes. So second pregnancy is really pretty bad. So carries little risk for first pregnancy, but future pregnancy, maternal anti-RH antibodies can cross the placenta to the fetus, and then usually the fetus, if it would be alive, has jaundice. You know, the color of the baby when it's very yellowish. Yes, something is wrong. There is blood destruction. Right? So fetal erythrocytes may be hemolyzed. So that bilirubin, yeah. You see, the hemolyzed, your red blood cells are hemolyzed, so it's destroyed. Okay, so
Thanks.
we have here woman, RH negative, so RH positive, so we know that already. 26.